Okay, we'll put that in the drive. Oh boy. We've got to turn down the old Apple beeper here. Let's do okay. It's like getting punched in the ear by a tiny mosquito. So this is the Apple II version. There's no digitized speech. This is the sound. Actually, if I just random hit keys here, one should bring up the computer here shortly, and then we will know what the fire button is. Oh, it's not Alt. Or not Windows. Oh, it is Alt. All right. Ooh, look at that. Okay. Oh. So like I said, there were two versions that came out the first year. And one was the Commodore 64 version, and the other was this version, the Apple II. I felt like we had an Apple II at the time, and I got my Commodore 64 shortly afterwards. And so this was like one of those games that I could compare side by side and look at the two. Ugh, sound like I just fell in a meat grinder. So I could look at them side by side and be like, it wasn't like a some sort of arbitrary comparison, like a theoretical. Well, I think this one could count higher, or this one could count faster, or whatever. It was like, no, you could put the games side by side and look at them and go, yeah, that one looks better than that one. That one sounds better than that. It was like an actual finite, easy to see comparison that you could go look at the two. There's a elevator reset. Okay. That sounds like mosquito fingernails on a chalkboard right in my ear. It's also hard on this version for because of the colors. It's really hard to see where the lifts are. I mean, the lifts kind of blend in. Is this guy going to shoot me? Yeah. Why would I think that this side would be any better? Oh, it was kind of better. One thing is that, as you all know, that I'm not good at games, but this version gives you a lot of time to think as you're running around, and I'm just like, well, should I go this way? Should I go that way? I don't know. I feel like this guy's going to shoot me. No, he did not shoot me. Oh, but he came fast. Oh, boy. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know if that is, to be 100% honest with you, I'd have to try this on my real Apple to see if that's a, let's see what happens to this here. Brr, brr, brr. Nope. All right, let's get out of here. Yeah, I would really like to. I may dump this to a real disc and try it on my Apple II, my 2E, because I'd be interested to see if like those little pixels that are being discolorized or left behind. I don't know if that's I mean, Applewin is a good emulator, so I haven't seen artifacts like that on other games. So I don't feel like it's a part of the emulator. Oh, look at that jump. You see that? Good Lord, that made the whole stream worthwhile right there. Oh, and that ruined it. Yeah, like I said, I think probably after the stream tonight or maybe tomorrow, I may throw this on a real disc and check it out and just see. But I'm, like I said, I haven't. I mean, there may, you never know in emulation. Like it could be something. Oh man, come on. I will say that the layouts of the room in this are not identical. Okay, all right, we're going elsewhere. Are not identical to the Commodore 64. Like some of the levels, like levels that always have 3 robots or always have this or that, or it's not the same. They're similar, but they're not the same. That worked. Sometimes things work exactly like you wanted them to. That happened just now. Oh, and you know what? In my head, I was like, oh, that's a terminal. There's a map piece. That guy got to shot me. Nope. Okay, there's a terminal. Come on, dude. I just want to check and make sure you got enough toner in your printer. Oh, no. Let's see if I can do that again. Nope. Try that one more time. There we go. Oh, no. I did it too good. He kind of floats. It's kind of like Balloon Boy where he just goes... Can you jump off of a... No, you can't jump off of one that's moving. I didn't think you could, but... It was moving so slow that I had time to think of such things. Yeah, so this is... Drazu says, is it just me... Or does the Commodore 64 always trump the Apple II for graphics and gameplay? Well, I've said this... uh-oh. That's not the sound I was expecting. I've said this on Sprite Castle many times. The only thing that I personally think that where the Apple does surpass... the Commodore 64 is the fact that they have a joystick that has 2 buttons. So, oh my gosh, I was not paying attention. I really want to be able to... Can I do this? No, I cannot do that. Look how close I was to that, though. So, there's a lot of... basically this version has 4 colors if you don't include black and white. Like that's the main or the most common Apple II palette, right? You've got that orange, you've got the green, you got the blue, and you got the purple. So there's your 4 colors, and then black and white. So it's 6 colors if you include black and white. And then you don't have Sprite. So, and you don't have a sound chip, all of these things would have been coming from an internal speaker. So, yeah, the Commodore's going to trump the Apple and all those things. But, there are games that don't really push the limits, hardware limits. And so for those games where the Apple, has a, in and run, where the Apple has a fighting chance, if you add into the fact that the joystick has 2 buttons, I think Load Runner is better on the Apple than it is on the Commodore 64. I think Choplifter is better on the Apple than the Commodore 64 just because, not because of that sound effect. Yay. I cleaned that room out already. Oh, that's dumb. Why did I go back in there? Oh, I see where I'm at. It's the little spot I'm at on the map, I'm not flashing like on the Commodore 64 version either, so it's a little more difficult. It's just everything about it is just a little less, you know. But yeah, so you know, on those really old games, that dude's up to no good. That guy. Look how slow I search, though. I'm just like casually just looking around. Oh no! I'm just like, yeah. I'm just looking through this candy machine. Okay, no big rush. No big hurry, everybody. Let's get back up here. So, yeah, you know, I think Lode Runner, I enjoy it more on the Apple II and Choplifter. I will not go with Karateka. I love Karateka, and in fact, I just bought on the Good Old Games. Oh no, jumped way too early. Anyway, I bought the new Karateka, the behind the scenes thing and all that. But the Karateka version on the Apple II is so unbelievably slow. It's just no good, you know. And same thing for like, I remember having a Kung Fu Master, but once you get just a few people on the screen, everything just slows down. It just can't handle the multiple stuff, you know, and the multiple graphics on the screen at the same time. Just the way it's forced to draw the screen, you know. So. Texas Foosballer says Yi Kung Fu is one that classic he plays. You play that on the Apple II, though? Because I love some Yi Kung Fu, but I don't know that I've played it on the Apple II. This is ridiculous. Oh, yeah, Commodore 64. Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah, oh, my gosh. And Karateka, I do like the Apple II version of Karateka. Don't get me wrong. And in fact, I think that's the version that I beat on the stream, and that I was playing and that we had at Boat Fest. So, all right, let's go end this. Put me out of my misery here. Why does it look like my guy's wearing a bikini top? Did you notice that? It's like wearing a Han Solo bikini. Or either that or like it's like somebody shoved something through his chest, like he ran into a log or something. So, yeah, this is it's an interesting version, but it really just shows you the at the same time, the same developer, same programmer, what he could do on the Commodore 64, and not you know, versus the Apple II.